Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Suburban Rifleman. Today I am shooting another lever action. This is my other Marlin 336. This one's in 30-30. No scope this time. I do have iron sights on here. This is a Williams 5D. This is the most basic receiver type peep sight that Williams makes. I've had this one on here about 20 years. Been very impressed. It's a very solid mount. It's not very easily adjustable, but once you get it locked down, it generally stays where you want it. And today we're going to be basically doing the same protocol as we did in the last video, if you saw that one. I'm going to be shooting, I think I have the rifle basically sighted in already. I'm going to be shooting at 120 yards steel. If that works out well, then we'll move to 150 yards. And if that works out well, I'm going to try ringing the steel up at 240. Now, again, I don't have a scope on this time, so we'll see how it goes. But I know that lever action videos are popular. I know the Marlin 336 is definitely popular, at least on my channel. And speaking of channels, I'd like to give a quick shout out. I don't have a lot of daylight here, so I'm going to make this brief. I want to give a quick shout out to a new channel that I just became aware of, I would say in the last 2 weeks or so. And really, he's only been making videos for less than a month. I think he started right before Christmas. And I am in no way affiliated with the channel. I don't know Eric at all. But the channel I'm talking about is The Imperfect Outdoorsman. I will post a link to his channel in the description down below. I would strongly suggest, if you enjoy this channel, I think you'll really enjoy his videos. He's only got a couple up so far. But do yourselves a favor and go check out one or two of his videos. If you like what you see, do him a favor and go ahead and throw him a subscription. Because I think I'm expecting good things from the channel. He's very thoughtful. I mean, he's just getting started on YouTube, but he clearly knows that of which he speaks. So without any further ado, and before I lose any more sunlight, I want to take a couple of shots at 120 yards. These should be pretty easy. Then I'll move the camera around and back, and we'll take some shots at a little bit longer range. And I'm not shooting any hanky hand loads today. I've got a box of factory loads. This is Federal Fusion. If the box doesn't look familiar, these are a few years old, but these are factory loads and they tend to be pretty good. So let's see how it does. I'll just put 3 rounds in to try shooting at 120. Again, this shouldn't be much of a stretch, even for the 30-30. So I don't need a whole lot of rounds here, I don't think. We'll probably then move on out to 150 yards, or 170, I think I said. I'll have to look at the ranges that are posted back here behind me. Oh, don't want to forget my hearing protection. And by the way, these are 150 grain loads. I don't know the exact ballistics. It looks like 2,390 feet per second at the muzzle, so that's cooking along pretty good for the 30-30. Okay, looks like we're pretty well dialed in at 120. That was a definite hit. You can see I'm using my hand here as the back leg. They do hit with some authority. All right. Looks like I'm hitting a bit to the right, but I think we can compensate for that. So Now we'll go ahead and move out to 153 yards. So the last video I filmed, the 240-yard steel was out of frame. It should be in this time. I hope I have this framed correctly. We'll just put in 3 rounds to try the leftmost steel target out there at 150. That's the second set of steel you see out there. I go a little bit high here. That's a solid hit. I like that. I'm aiming right at the top of the steel. Another solid hit. If we hit this one, then we'll move out to 240. That might be a bit more of a poke with these iron sights. Ooh, a miss. I'm running out of light, so we're going to move to 240 now. And I'm shooting at that largest silhouette, which is in the middle of the steel, at the upper left-hand portion of the range here. I kind of have trouble getting enough elevation with this bench rest all the way out to 240, so I have this little homemade device. I just drilled a couple of holes in the top of this wooden 2x2 to give myself pockets to set the legs in. I've never tried this one before. Last time I was using a couple cartridge boxes under the front legs, so hopefully this will work better. We'll take 3 more shots at 240. See if I have any luck. If not, I might have to do some more work on this sight. Not bad, hit it. I do like shooting steel. Nope. If anything, this shows you that even a scope with 0 magnification, like I was shooting on my 35 last week, does give you an added advantage. Just because it puts that reticle and the target in the exact same focal plane. Plus, it also gives you the ability to focus. We'll see how it goes here. I would say this isn't too bad for iron sights. I'm going to go up a little bit more. Okay, maybe up was not the right direction to go. I'll put in 3 more. I still got a little bit of light. I don't want to push this too late. I've got to go to my second job. Got it. Not quite the same track record as I had with the 35 though. Let's try to do that one more time. This will be the last shot for today. So, not as good a track record as I had with the 35 last week, but not too bad either. So all in all, I mean, this was basically just an experiment. I wanted to see basically where I was, and I have a kind of an idea of that. Clearly, I probably need to do some more work with this sight. Maybe I need to put a scope on this rifle, but I'm going to really try to avoid doing that. One thing about this sight is I do have the largest aperture that Williams sells, and it has a brass rim around it that's supposed to amplify light in low-level conditions. And there is a lot of wiggle room for that front sight in this rear aperture. So I think I have a smaller aperture at home. When we take this out and shoot it again, I want to shoot it against the Winchester 94 later next year. I'll try putting that smaller aperture in there and see if we get a little bit better, tighter results. And maybe I need to make some adjustments here anyway, but I just wanted to see where it was shooting, and I wanted to get out to the range once again. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Once again, give the Imperfect Outdoorsman a look. I think his channel is going to be pretty good. I'm going to get this edited and posted up, and when I do, I hope I see each of you here then. Later, guys.